whatever helps you to raise your vibration and to heal certain aspects in yourself is also helping to cultivate and heal the world, right? The collective vibration.
Welcome to Good Vibes TV. I'm your host, Leslie Klein, here to help you raise your vibration so you can thrive. My guest today is Dr. Jana Nirvana, a spiritual artist and #1 best-selling author from Germany. Her mission is to help raise the vibration of the planet with her high vibration energy art and her spiritual painting sessions with clients across the globe. Coming to us from Germany, please welcome Dr. Jana Nirvana. Now, I understand your doctorate is in history. So how did you get from getting a PhD and dissertation in history to becoming a spiritual artist?
It actually started during the first lockdown when everything was closed and I was with my daughter at home. We could not do anything and I had much more time than usually, and we went outside here in Hanover and met some artists who were painting in the street. And in that situation I noticed that art can really bring me salvation, and it is a freeing feeling to paint. And the outer circumstances were not so heavy on me anymore. And since then, I actually could not stop anymore to paint and developed more my style and this part, and I combined it with my spiritual approach to the world.
Now, your dissertation, what was that on? Because I know I read your chapter in the book, and you talk about how that was actually a self-development project.
Yes, so I would say for me this part was a self-development coaching, actually self-coaching, because I had to stretch so much to achieve this goal, and it took several years because I had no financement from the university but was working in other projects. And my specialty in history is contemporary history and Second World War, Cold War history, the European and the German perspective, which actually is completely different energy from being in the past, researching on the past, than to what I'm doing now, just being in the present in a good vibration and helping raise the vibration in such an important moment in this world right now.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So, well, I don't like to call the lockdowns a term that I've heard is called the Great Pause. Instead of calling it COVID or lockdown or pandemic and all this other stuff, but the Great Pause. So the Great Pause was transformational for you because you went out into the streets with your daughter and found some other artists, and that got you it reignited your passion about art. Did you paint earlier in your life?
Yes, when I was studying in France in my 20s, I actually was already doing expositions and showing my art in galleries and selling paintings. But then I went back to Germany and decided to pursue the university career. So I kind of stopped doing this. And as you say, the Great Pause was actually a chance for me to reconnect to this calling that I feel, and make this passion a good living.
That's wonderful. So your art from before, the Great Pause will say, and your art now that you're saying is spiritual art, do you see a difference? Is there a difference in how you're approaching it? Or like, did you feel like it was spiritual back then, or you weren't, it wasn't even, spirituality wasn't even a part of it when you did the art earlier?
Yeah, when I did the art earlier, of course, I did not have all these experiences that I have now. So it was completely different from what I'm doing now. Yeah, because I have spent like 20 years with different teachings on the spiritual part and learning different meditations, methods, and clearings and approaches. So I combined it now into my own spiritual painting method.
I see. So the look of your paintings from before and now are totally different, or are they similar?
I would say, as an artist, you always develop your style, so it's different. Yes.
Okay. And then another thing I read, it says that the quantum healing is the subject of your art. Tell us more about that, because Good Vibes, it's all about the quantum field and understanding energy, from the scientific perspective.
I mean, everything is vibration, and we are all unique vibratory beings. And we perceive very clearly that the world is in an energetic transition. And we need to find new approaches, individual approaches to go well with this energetic shift. And I have discovered that to paint on a canvas or paper doesn't matter. Actually, just to be creative in this process is a very easy method to create brain-heart coherence, to get in the flow and be in a good harmonious place connecting to your soul. That all these methods and teachings that I have learned, of course, it's helpful, but often it's an analytical approach with the mind that we want to achieve. But when you just start painting, it's a physical and an emotional approach with the going with the flow with the colors, and just allowing whatever wants to flow out from your subconscious to kind of clear the way, get the mind out of the way, and just be creative in the flow. So to get in this state of brain and heart coherence, it's like you get immediate access to a leap where you can easily heal yourself and cultivate a good sensation that is fostering this coherence in you.
You've also talked about transitioning from 3D to 5D. So are you saying then that the 5D living is kind of using, getting into that state of heart-brain coherence?
Yes, definitely. It's being connected to a high vibration, the expansive energy. I mean, this is our natural state. To our consciousness is actually a high vibration, high frequency. And when we are perceiving too much, like what is going on the outside here, we get in a contracted energy. And this is not our natural state. So when you get more inward and follow the inner guidance, I would say your higher self, this is more allowing this fifth dimension or fourth dimension, or however you name this transition, into the world. You're inviting it in your field.
And as I'm trying to learn, 3D is kind of like the average state of the world. Then there's 4D, but 4D has a little bit of both 3D and 5D in it. And then 5D is like where kind of like nirvana, right? Heaven on earth. living a life of a higher vibrating life, where you're attracting more high vibrating things, which is totally different than the 3D fear oriented world that we're in. So it's really changing our consciousness, our awareness, and also understanding things from an energetic perspective, that we have the power to change our reality by changing how we think about it, or how we not just think about it, because it's a feeling that, it's getting in alignment with that love energy,
Yes.
with the higher frequencies.
Yes, exactly. It's your feelings and your thoughts emit vibrations, and actually we can heal ourselves. We have this light in us, but we need to understand that we are those who create our reality. And essentially is to be in a good vibration, in a good feeling, and to cultivate this feeling, and to free yourself from the outer that is imposing more things on you. And it's like feeling this beauty, this flow. And for me, art is really helpful in this.
Mm-hmm. Now, talk to me about when you're creating art from a spiritual perspective. Is the art that you put out there, like the painting behind you, is that, I know there's a word on there, I think it's in German, but I think it means love, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's a love painting. So as you're painting it, you're putting your intention, energy behind it, of what part of that. But I assume that you're also channeling from your higher self and spirit into it, with the intention that when whoever looks at that painting, they'll feel those vibrations, and just by the colors and how the picture makes you feel, that can lift your vibration. Is that how it works?
Yes, exactly. Well, the intention that with which we do the things, to be aware and set consciously an intention, it's very powerful. It's like the first step in the domino. Just like that's the direction I send my energy. So when I start painting, of course, first, to be in a good feeling, I do like breathing exercise with my clients, or when I'm on my own, even go deeper in a meditation. And then I set an intention for my painting session. And I kind of then anchor it in the colors, in the fluid, because I love to do the pouring method, where I allow the colors to flow and show certain patterns. And with this, when once it's dried, the colors, it's kind of anchored, a magnet that is anchoring the good space around it. It emits, of course, like everything, this vibration then in the environment in which it is.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that with the art. I've just recently been taking some painting classes, a sip and paint, where the teacher paints something and you match it. So I've been having fun with that, and also took a sculpture class. So I'm it's about having fun and creating art. It kind of helps you tap into that childlike state, right? Of fun, of joy. And once you get into that state and you just let it flow, that's like being in the zone. That's like a moving like a meditation, really, right? When you're getting into the painting.
Yes, definitely. It's a method that is very grounding for you. You just can de-stress, and you have your canvas or your paper, and it's like your freedom. This is your world. I like to tell my clients in the painting sessions, just ask yourself, what could be more beautiful in my life right now, and then just go and paint it. And you bring, it's like a prayer to bring more beauty in your life.
That's awesome. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll learn more from Dr. Jana Nirvana. Welcome back to Good Vibes TV. We've been talking with Dr. Jana Nirvana about spiritual art. Now, you paint these paintings. You have art shows. People can go to your website and buy your paintings. But you also teach classes. Now, are you teaching these classes in person, or do you do it online as well?
I do both. Yes. So of course, in person, there is another connection possible, and longer talks, and we can hug. This physical contact is of course more beautiful. But I do this also via Zoom online, and the energy is the same. Just the person needs to prepare the things before, and then we can do it in several sessions, and it's individually supervised by me.
Do you ever do group classes, or is it just one-on-one?
I do also groups, yes, workshops, but not so big, like maximum of 4 or 5 people, so I can really take my time to talk, and see where can I pick up the person.
Gotcha. Now, I also read that you had a case with a client that after one painting session, because these painting sessions are really about healing the person, healing, and somebody threw their crutches away after just one painting session. Tell me about that.
Yes. So this was a woman here in Hanover that I didn't know before, and I had an art show in the city center, and she passed by and saw my paintings hanging there, and she's also a spiritual person, and she felt on her journey, wow, this is resonating so strong with me. And then she came in the opening hours to my art show and asked me, can we paint together? And she came to my studio, and we were in a group of 3. And actually, the studio, you have to go stairs up, and when she came, it took her quite a while, to get to the studio. And when she left after the painting session, she felt so freed, that when she was painting, nobody had told her you have to do like this or like that she just could really occupy her space freely, that it had an amazing healing effect on her, and she left without the crutches. Yes.
Wow. That's wonderful. So she was drawn to your energy, the healing energy from the paintings from the art show, and then wanted to
Yes.
work with you. And then just from that one experience, she didn't need her crutches anymore to walk. That is amazing. So yes,
Yeah.
the power of intention, the power of healing, the power of thought and energy. This is really the world that we live in, but we have to see it. And that's what the Good Vibe show and live stream is all about. Is letting people know that we live in this energetic, world, and when you know that, you can approach life differently, and your life can be different because of it. So now, talk to me about the book. We're not going to talk about what you wrote in the book so much, but the book with Marie Diamond. You're part of the Global Conscious Entrepreneurs book, the second one, and tell me what that experience was like working with Marie Diamond and writing your part in there. I know it's only been a few weeks that the book has been out, but I'm sure there have been many synchronicities and wonderful things that have come of that. So tell me about that, please.
Yes, it's really an enriching experience. It's actually magic, and feels still like a miracle to me. Just 2 days ago, I was in London and met Mary Diamond personally, and we had a dinner. And she loves my art too. She has now also a high vibration energy art piece of mine in her feng shui colors. So the book, I would say it's a reflection of what is happening in the world, what is really required, the connection between business and spirituality, because it doesn't have to be either or. It can very well go together, and many people are already practicing this, and it's part of a global movement. Um, the entrepreneurs are realizing, well, this principle, dog eats dog, it's really old-fashioned and outgrown, and we can't go on like this forever. And we need to do whatever we do with heart, with spirit, with kindness, and in a way that is helping the people out there live a better life, have a better quality of work-life balance. So this book, we are 32 authors, including Mary Diamond, and everyone wrote about his personal spiritual path, and how he came to what he's offering as service to the world right now. So for me, this is art, of course, spiritual art. For others, it might be sustainability in the world, or coaching, different approaches. And what is really amazing about this are the connections between the authors and the circles of clients that will help us go even one step further on a really high vibration level. So yes, I love to be part of this, and I can't wait for more synchronicities.
Yes. Now, in the book, I'm not going to give the link because they have to buy the book to get the link. But in the book, at the end of your chapter, there's a free 15-minute painting session that they can sign up for. But I'm not going to give them the link because they have to buy the book. The book is available on Kindle or paperback. And that's just a beautiful gift that people can get at jananirvana.com.
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Exactly.
And actually, I can show you not show you, but show our audience the webpage. This is part of it here, where they can sign up for a spiritual painting session and workshops. And then here are some of the beautiful paintings that you have. And these are actually very big paintings, right? They're not small.
It looks like it, because the pictures are big, but the size is always written there in the description. I have
Okay.
huge paintings up to 2 meters and also small miniatures. Yes.
Yes, I wanted to show some of those so people can get a taste. And yeah, so jananirvana.com is where they can go. And also, you have an email that they can email you as well directly?
Yes, of course.
Dr. Nirvana, is there anything else that you would like to share with our audience before we close?
Yes, I mean, it's really wonderful to be part of this movement, and whatever helps you to raise your vibration and to heal certain aspects in yourself is also helping to cultivate and heal the world, right? The collective vibration. So just keep on doing it and let's stay in a good space.
Thank you for watching. If you received some value from this episode, please like, share, and subscribe so everyone can learn how to raise their vibration. Peace out, everyone.